All right, so today we are talking about premonitions. Um, First, let's go into a little introduction. I am Kelly, you are,
Mike,
and we are brother and sister. He is obviously the eldest.
I wonder how you could figure that one out.
And so, yeah, we like to discuss
Anything.
supernatural, metaphysical, yeah, you name it, we discuss it. Most of the time we stay in the realm of the metaphysical, supernatural, uh, those areas. And we go down rabbit holes, and sometimes we find the answer, sometimes we don't. Leave it for another day. Today we are talking about premonitions.
Premonitions.
Premonitions. Mike, have you ever had a premonition?
Right off the top of my head, I know I have, but I can't remember them. Usually something like that sticks with you. But then you get old like me and you lose a lot of that stuff.
So a lot of times a premonition could feel like deja vu.
Yeah. Now I've had deja vu, if that's a premonition.
And yeah, I mean, it's like you said, you didn't remember, maybe you dreamt it and you didn't
Could very well
remember,
be.
and whatever happened, it
Yeah.
was deja vu. Um, I've had premonitions. I've had premonitions that were so detailed that whenever I told my mom about it,
Scared the shit out of her, didn't it?
scared the shit out of her. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's what usually happens with the layperson. Look back in the 1600s here in Salem, everybody was a witch. They had to kill them because they were afraid. No shit. You can watch a lot of movies
you
about
just
this
were
thing. Oh,
afraid
we're
of
gonna,
you.
turn you into a fucking toad, you dirty motherfucker.
That's like I was watching something on the Disney Channel, and I have found that the Disney Plus channel, it really has a wide variety
Of
of,
shit.
of
Yeah,
stuff
all
for you to
sorts of stuff.
watch. Yeah, and it was some kind of documentary, and they were talking about witches
Oh,
and their
really?
spell casting. And Eye of Newt is actually just mustard seed.
Really? I have
Yep.
newt as mustard. I got 80 ounces of mustard. I have newt.
I got a bunch of newts myself.
Yeah. Imagine that. Imagine that. Your pickles got I have newt in them.
Yeah. That makes you wonder what
Go
kind
get me
of
a go get me a I have newt pickle, would you?
I have new pickle. Oh, those pickles. All right. Um,
I Go ahead.
premonitions.
Now I did have it. If you want to count deja vu as a premonition, I had one. I walked in a long time ago. I walked into this house. It was an open house, and there was three of us. There was Don and his and a girl he was going with and me. And it was a beautiful house. Walked in there. I'd never been in that house before, but as soon as I walked in that house, I knew the whole layout of that house. I knew the upstairs, the downstairs, the basement. I knew it all. I knew about the chandelier. I knew about the bookshelf, built-in bookshelf. I knew it all. And I had never been in that house at all. Scared the shit out of me. I looked at that. I go, what the fuck? I've never been in here, and I can tell you everything about this fucking house. With that being said, I don't know. I have no fucking clue.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah. Premonitions can come to you in many different shapes and forms.
yeah,
Some of them come as um, you see things.
yeah.
Some of them come as a dream, which we talked about dreams last week. And some of them, you just get a knowing, like you had, you
Yeah.
knew.
Now, after you said that, I guess I've had premonitions the last 4 years constantly because that's how I wrote my fucking book. I dreamt it and then I wrote it down.
So any of you that don't know, Mike is in the process of writing his second book. He's already written one. He's in the process of having them, his first one
Copyrighted
copyrighted so that he could put it on Kindle for, for reading, for sale,
or something.
or something. Actually, I have written two books myself. Both of them are on Kindle, and both of them came to me through dreams. So yeah, dreams are very, very.
Yeah. So I guess the premonition through a dream. Yeah, I've had a lot of them. I guess. Yeah.
The interesting thing is, I remember you telling me before you started dreaming your books that you didn't remember any of your dreams, and then all of a sudden you started remembering your
Now
dreams.
that's you. You did that.
How did I
Yeah.
do that?
That's because before that happened, it was like I didn't really give a fuck about remembering my dream. But then you popped in them fucking fairies and elves in my fucking head, and I started dreaming about them. And next thing I know, I'm dreaming all this shit and going everywhere and doing this and doing that. Yeah, I know. Oh, I
You're
didn't do it.
not
I had
putting
I
that.
didn't do it.
This is not me. This is
Yeah.
you. This is
Uh-huh.
you. This is
But
you.
anyhow, yeah, I've been, and then after that, it's like I dream something, and I think about it, and I think about it, and I try to correlate it with something in a book. So
So,
shit.
just to let you know about one of my many premonitions in my life. Um, this one, I'm not going to tell about the
No.
big nightmare one. No, no. But I will talk about the one where I was downtown with someone and the light turned green, and I told them, don't go. And as I said, don't go, they looked at me, they didn't, car didn't move. And then another car had gone through the cross section. The
Oh,
other car ran the red light. It would have been a nightmare because the other car was going way too fast.
right.
So yeah, it's not anything that is, it's not a daily occurrence for me, but
Oh,
whenever I do have premonitions, or whenever I do have, those, they can be a little unnerving. And I do
at
understand why,
times,
they burned witches, because even for the person having the premonition, if you're not used to it, it's not something that happens on a daily, on the daily,
right.
it can be unnerving and
It's very unsettling.
very unsettling. I don't know, have you ever heard of Baba Vanga?
Baba Vanda? No.
Banga, Vanga. She is I want to say Ukrainian.
She a seer?
She's blind. She's
Oh,
dead now. She has passed. She even told the world what day she would pass on, and that's the day that she passed on. I mean,
wow.
but
So she
she
was a
has,
seer.
yeah, she has a lot of premonitions about, but most of hers are catastrophic, apocalyptic visions.
Oh, wow.
She predicted the 9/11 attack. She predicted, let's see, I have a couple things written down here. She predicted in 1996, she predicted cyber crimes.
Oh,
Yeah, can you believe that one? I mean, it's just like, okay. She also predicted the sinking of the Russian nuclear sub, the Kursk. It's
oh yeah.
Kursk. She said Kursk will sink. Well, there's also a city, Kursk, and they're thinking, what? They didn't realize it was the
The sub.
the sub. So I mean, however, she's a lot like Nostradamus. She's
Yeah.
very it's very, very vague. She's not extremely detailed. It's not going to be like, she doesn't give you extreme detail.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Just some detail.
Just some detail, yeah. I mean, it's vague. It's a vague detail. Um, she predicted that if Trump wins the presidential election, the country will decline and divide.
Oh, that's this time.
That's this time, yes.
Yeah, then
Um,
we're all fucked.
but she did predict Obama.
Oh,
She predicted Obama. She predicted the former prime. She told of the day that the former prime minister of India would die, and the color of the dress that she would be wearing, and everything was correct. So I mean, she's yeah, you could research her. Um, she's on YouTube. You know, she's on all the multimedias.
yeah,
You can research her. So Nostradamus, you know, he has very vague, very
yeah.
big. They call them quatrains, you know.
Well, you got now for them to be on top of everything. You got to remember now. She was a little more current. Nostradamus back in the Middle Ages. I mean, he look around and see some of the shit we got right now. He'd go, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You wouldn't know what to
A
call it.
flying machine in the air. You know,
Yeah,
how would he wrap his mind around it? It's just like it's
I
like
don't
they
know.
say that they were talking about the remote viewing. Remote viewers can see the future or look into the future.
Oh,
And a lot of them say, you know, there's stuff going on that we have no way of telling you what it is, because we don't understand it. And if we don't understand it, how can
how
we
can they?
describe it? How can we tell you
Yeah,
about it?
I understand. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
it
It
makes
really
sense.
does. Oh, why don't they just look at the newspaper and get the lottery winnings?
And tell us what they are.
Yeah. Okay, remote viewer, go on there.
Yeah, so we are coming up on our time. We have like 3 minutes left.
No fucking way, are we?
We
Yeah,
are.
we are. By God.
So I hope that everybody enjoyed our little chat today. We
Yeah,
really
we
do
need more
want,
time.
we really do need, we need subscribers. We need people to comment, subscribe, hit the
Yeah,
like button.
leave us some comments so we can answer your questions. Or maybe you got answers for us and we'll listen to your answer because we don't got them all.
We don't have them
No.
all.
And we'd
We,
appreciate any comment.
we would,
Even if you want to tell us we're fucking full of shit.
exactly,
We
full
don't
of
care.
it.
Because I know I'm full of shit.
So yeah, any comments, any suggestions? What are we talking about next week, Mike?
Well, what's on our list?
Our list says surprise. Kelly can't find it.
No.
It says, well, we've already did the author thing when we talked about our books. So portals,
What?
portals. You know,
Oh, well, that'll be fun.
quantum portals. You know, time slips,
The viewing
interdimensional
into another
travel,
realm, parallel universes.
parallel universes, quantum physics.
Most people think we're really fucking nuts talking about that shit. They don't believe it. Nobody's ever seen one.
That's true. But if you think about, just
But
think, let me leave you with this to ponder. Whenever you die, you're moving into a new
another
existence,
another
because
portal.
our energy doesn't end. You know,
I'll leave you with one. One of my dreams, and for my book, they told me that most people can't go through a portal because they don't know about a portal. And what this motherfucker was telling me in my dream was, you have to understand the portal in order to walk up to it and go through it.
that makes perfect
If you
sense.
don't understand it, it won't let you through. Because I
Perfect
told him, I
sense.
said, I can't go through a portal. He goes, you'll be surprised what you can fucking do.
All right. Well, we
So,
got to say bye, guys.
oh, bye, guys.